Jerusalem, Israel, May 2025.
תובב! אתה רואה את העוצמה שלו?
أحسن يفضل بالدنيا أحسن إيه
هاي السيارات هاي بلش يولعوا السيارات كمان الله أكبر
שריפה של כל הצמרות כבר ביישוב
כרגע המצב ביד לשריון, זה יד לשריון, האש כבר בפנים יד לשריון. יכול להיות שפינו אותם, יכול להיות שלא.
A vast fire, fueled by raging winds and extreme temperatures, is ravaging the forested area around Jerusalem. The risk mentioned by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in a video released by his office is that the flames might spread to the suburbs or even the center of the holy city. On Thursday, 1st May, the day on which Israel celebrates its Independence Day, all scheduled events were cancelled, and the country declared a state of emergency.
طلع
More than 150 teams have been battling the blaze, which has covered around 20 square kilometers, 7.7 square miles of land in the Latrun area between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Although they said at least 12 people had been treated for smoke inhalations, but no fatalities have been reported. 17 firefighters were injured, according to Israeli broadcaster Khan. Although they said hot and dry conditions with strong winds made controlling the fires more challenging, and as near officials warned they could flare up again. The fires led to the cancellations of most officials even celebrating Israel's Independence Day on Thursday, and there was a nationwide ban on lighting fires for barbecues, a traditional part of the day.
תראו מה הולך פה, זה לא אמיתי. אותנו פינו, זהו, אנחנו הולכים מפה. מסילת ציון, קיבלו עכשיו הודעה.
In major highway linking Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, videos posted online earlier this week showed people abandoning their cars as flames and smoke whip across the road. Israeli authorities have provided conflicting accounts for the cause of the fire. Israeli President Isaac Herzog said the fires were part of the climate crisis, which must not be ignored. While several reports indicate that some fires were started by arson, the main fire near Latrun began in an area where another large fire had been extinguished only 2 days before, making it possible that the fire reignited and spread from there. On Thursday, the fire authorities started that it would concentrate maximum efforts in the earlier afternoon to achieve full control by the late afternoon hours, before the winds were expected to intensify again.
אני עכשיו בטעות בשטח, יוצא מהשטח, אבי תפרק.
The fire started on Wednesday amid hot and dry desert winds, called Hamsin in Arabic and Sharaf in Hebrew. Toward the evening, temperatures dropped by almost 10 degrees Celsius and light rain fell in some areas. According to an update early on Thursday afternoon, 93 teams were still engaged in intensive activity to stop the spread of the fire. There were active centers in the areas of Latrun, the Burma Road, Eshtol, Mesilla T-Zone, Taos, Canada Park, and Shar Hagai.
شباب ما حدش يروح من شارع روح رقم واحد. النار وصلت السيارات، تركنا السيارات وشردنا ولا حدا يروح.
The unusually large area covered by the main fires, as well as several other small fires across the country, necessitated a general call-up of firefighters across the country, substantial efforts by the security forces, as well as call for help from abroad. Foreign Minister Gideon Saar requested international assistance, contacting his counterparts in Italy, the UK, France, the Czech Republic, Sweden, Argentina, Spain, North Macedonia, and Azerbaijan.
סורקים עכשיו את כל הרכבים, להבין אם יש פה מישהו שנשאר, שנחנק.
According to Israeli media, about 7,000 people have been evacuated. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had declared a national emergency in response to the fires, but an evacuations order for 12 towns near Jerusalem has now been lifted. The Fire and Rescue Services Jerusalem District Commander Shmulik Friedman described a very large wildfire, maybe the largest there has ever been in this country, and said the effort to contain the blaze will continue for a very long time. Israel's firefighting service said 163 ground crews and 12 aircraft were working to contain the flames. Military planes have dropped hundreds of tons of retardant in an effort to stop the spread of the blaze. Witnesses describe walls of flame surging across woodland on the slopes of the foothills west of Jerusalem. Though the situations appeared to have improved on Thursday as winds dropped and light rain fell. Police forces from the Meta Yehuda Regional Council stations were working to evacuate nearby Neve Shalom. Additionally, fires are currently raging in several sites in Ashdod, Masjid Yitzhak, Shafir, and Kfar Warburg. In Masjid Yitzhak, firefighters are working at the scenes in coordinations with heavy machinery to contain the fire and prevent damage to agricultural land and the surrounding area. Late on Thursday, the Foreign Ministry said firefighting aircraft were expected to arrive from Croatia, France, Italy, Romania, and Spain to join the operations. Itamar Ben-Gvir, the far-right National Security Minister, hinted that the virus may have been deliberately started, though authorities have not presented any evidence to support such claims.
לא פשוט. יש פה מישהו! אני לא רוצה להגיד שזה מזכיר